Welcome to an episode of Into the Lab podcast, where sports analysts and experts dissect the latest news from the NBA and NFL, giving you a unique view on some of the hottest topics around your favorite teams. From the fresh field smells of the NFL to the hardwood courts of the NBA, and possibly your comfy couch for your fantasy football team. Let's see what kind of news the lab is working with today. Here's your host from the Sports Analytics headquarters in San Antonio, Texas, Ernest Silva.
What is going on, guys? We are back with the Into the Lab show here on a beautiful Wednesday cold night in San Antonio, Texas. I'm your host, Ernest Docky Silva. Excited to be hosting tonight. No sports code on tonight, no lab code. We are talking strictly football, but pre-orders are officially commencing for our wonderful King of the Hill this Sunday. We are starting the King of the Hill for the 151 ETB, seen right at the top of the camera, at the bottom of your screen, as well as these coveted Charizard SIRs from Phantasmal Flames. Custom packs are discounted for the holiday season. Call it the holiday cough, but don't let us do it by ourselves. Let us know what you think with Mark's new promo video, and then we'll do introductions. Check it out, guys. Pre-orders are officially commencing. You can pre-order on this live stream to start off. Check out this promo.
This is going to be the best Christmas ever. iTL King of the Hill is back.
10 and the Charizard!
This one's got your name on it, Togepi. Join us this Sunday at 8:30 p.m.
Here's mine! Here's mine!
Order today!
Fantastic question from Matt in the chat. Tonight you can order live here on ITL. We're going to keep signups on the screen to see the packs. Now, there is a special card in each and every King of the Hill spot. That's right. $8 custom packs only for the holiday season. We usually do 10. We're going down to 8. You can get your holiday packs ordered right here on stream. We have our first order in from Travis Neffert from LinkedIn. Let's go, Travis. Travis getting 6 packs in the Charizard section. You can get these packs in, guys. 6 packs already ordered. 94 in the first section left. You can claim what numbers you want. We're going to track of it live. We will be doing a regular post on PokePlanet on our regular ITL page after tonight's episode, but you can get those pre-orders in while we're live. $8 per packs. Let me know which section you want to get those packs in right now, and we'll get those started. Again, I'm your host, Ernest Docky Silva for the night, and we have a fun one here for you guys. We're going to talk Week 15 football. My voice kind of going out. Had an event today. Got in late. Luke and I are starting late, so a 10 o'clock episode it is on a beautiful Wednesday night. Holiday season is upon us. It will be weird, but we will be live. We want to cover all the NFL football action for you and your playoffs. But again, we are here tonight to talk Week 15, and Just Luke is on the call with me. What's going on, Just Luke?
What's up, brother? Just a wonderful day here in almost heaven west by God. One day we are raining, pouring down rain. Tonight we are dealing with black ice and snow, so it's just a wonderful time of year around here. Also, it is year-end billing crunch. Everybody needed their stuff yesterday, but they only got their stuff today. So
That's right.
hey, we're always busy around here. It's almost the holiday season. I can't believe we're in December, let alone the second week of December or week 15 of the NFL season. But here we are back again. Let's talk some football.
I love it. Again, Jaden in the comments. What's up, Jaden? Good to see you, man. You can submit a pre-order by just commenting how many packs you want in each section. I'll send you a DM after tonight's episode. We will get you squared away with those pre-order payments. Just put in the bottom. Do you want the Charizard SIR from Phantasmal Flames section 1 or 2, as well as the Giratina section 3? Let me know. Let me know. We'll get those squared away. Guys, we are going to start off with our round number 1. Round number 1 action brought to you is News Around the Leagues. News Around the Leagues, very short segment on a late night episode. Sponsored by, of course, Alamo City Automotive. Get your vehicle needs taken care of and those oil changes, special parts taken care of by Alamo City Automotive. Rudy Faz and team will get things situated for you. Another order in, this one off of X. This one going over to the Giratina section. This is going to be Heather Stahl hanging out with us there. 5-packer there for Heather on the Giratina section. Again, guys, all you got to do is get those orders in. Comment on the bottom on any platform. We will get it tracked. 95 packs left for Giratina. Just put it in the comments. We'll get you squared away. Luke, we talked about this at the end of last week. College football playoffs. They're set. They're good to go. I'm not exactly in agreement on who's in, but let's talk this out. BYU gets destroyed. Bama looks terrible, yet they're still in. And are we agreeing with what's happening? I'll let you kind of start off this. Do you believe the right teams are in?
No. No, I do not believe so. Any true college football fan does not want to see a 21.5 point favorite in the first round, that being the Oregon Ducks versus James Madison. Although a great story, 21.5 point favorites on the road in Alton Stadium, not a good look. And the other is Tulane. Now, granted, Tulane played a good schedule this year for them, but they have to play a grueling game next, and no one wants to see that. I'm pretty sure it's like 13.5 points. So, I'm not trying to poo-poo on their record. I'm not doing that. I'm not poo-pooing on their conference championship. It's hard to win a conference championship. But I don't think there's one person in the nation besides Tulane fans or James Madison fans that want to see those two teams in the playoffs. They would have rather seen Notre Dame in Texas.
Agreed.
I don't believe Bama should be in there. This CFP committee has contradicted themselves from day one. They have gone back and forth about head-to-head, then head-to-head doesn't matter, then head-to-head does matter. They can't punish teams for losing their conference championships, but they can absolutely punish them for a week 1 loss, 3 points on the road in Miami for Notre Dame. It's kind of pretty steep call there. And then you're talking about one of the worst losses in FBS this year with Alabama and Florida State. You hold a team that loses 3 points on the road in Miami, Notre Dame, to a high standard, and then you absolutely lose to Florida State in Tuscaloosa, right? I'm pretty sure that game was in Tuscaloosa this year.
Yep.
And you drop that one. So it's kind of mind-blowing how you change 1 week to another, and it's just not good. That's the human factor. And I'm sure money was definitely changed hands for sure. But I do not believe they got it right. This will be again the death of this playoff committee and of the 12-team playoff. I am fully aware, and I fully support a group of 5 championship, not an NIT kind of thing, but a group of 5 to have their own separate thing. Still D1, but I just don't see, they don't pony up to the top 13 or top 16. I think anybody in the top 16 would absolutely roundhouse both of those teams. So that's my feelings on it. Yeah, I'll let you take it, Ray.
Yeah, I mean, I absolutely agree. I was actually in the middle of Collecticon when I was going through this, so I didn't realize we had already heard the selection committee come out. So I was getting told by actually Nathaniel Lucio. He saw me there and he was like, "Hey, did you hear about the college football playoffs?" And I said, "No, I didn't." So I was kind of shocked by that. I will say that when we look at this bracket, right? And I'll remove the banner just so we could take a look, right? Oregon, James Madison. I think we both can align. This is going to be just open again a whoop ass. Like, I mean, I'll be going for James Madison because of the March Madness feel, right? I want to see the underdog, but let's just be honest here, okay? Oklahoma, Bama. Bama should not be in. I don't even care if it's Texas or not. Bama should not be in. The three-loss team that should have been Texas. That Texas played better competition. They're a better football team. Texas should be in. That's if you had to pick a three-loss team. I don't like Bama being in. Tulane, Ole Miss, very similar to the 5-12 matchup. We'll be rooting for Tulane, but again, Ole Miss is a very good football team, both sides of the ball. Don't see it much. A&M Miami is interesting. I find that to be an interesting game. A&M barely got past Notre Dame. I like Miami getting in. I think they're a good football team. I think they're all around sound. They deserved it more than Notre Dame. And so I think this is going to be a really strong matchup. A&M coming off the loss. And Jaden hit the money on the head. A couple comments saying Oregon covering any spread. Completely agree. I would take Oregon by 21. It probably ends up being a landslide at the end of it. I hope this happens. I hope this happens. I hope OU destroys Bama. Like
They
honestly,
will. They will, Ernest.
I'm just shocked they're in.
I have complete faith in Brent Venables' defense right now, and you give John Mateer a month to get healthy. I don't see why Oklahoma doesn't just roll them in the first round and call it a day.
And to be completely honestly with the college football playoffs in Texas, this is going to be me for a whole offseason.
Emotional, damn it.
The whole offseason.
100%. And I'm not a Golden Domer guy. I'm not, but that's a huge gripe for the many. Even if you're not a Golden Domer fan, your two losses are against two top 5 teams, or two teams that are in the playoffs. Like,
Right.
I get it, the head to head. I get that. I didn't expect them to put them in over Miami, but this is where this conference championship stuff is just straight bullshit now. Like
It's just funny.
how
Yeah.
can you justify a 7-5 ACC championship in Duke? Like if UVA wins, then I don't think Miami or Notre Dame get in. Then
Right.
UVA's it. Like there's so many things that went into just that loss by itself. Because that changes the whole bracket if UVA wins, But they, by their rules that they set ahead of time, they have the bracket that they wanted. Now, again, this is probably the last year for this set, and there will be a new set for next year.
So let me ask you, if we get a boycott of the bowl game from Michigan and we get Notre Dame, Texas, is that the game to watch for college football bowl games? I think that's the game everybody can seriously say, like, who is the better team?
Well, I mean, Notre Dame already took their ball and went home. So you could say a lot of things, but that you just quit. I don't care. Florida State, for all they were 13-0, lost their quarterback. They still played their bowl game. They got their ass kicked, but they still played their bowl game. You're completely healthy. There's no reason for you to play it besides the fact that you're pissed. And listen, I get it. You got snubbed. I do. I truly believe that in my soul. But at the end of the day, this college football playoff, they wanted SEC. They got SEC.
We're going to find out what that's going to look like. Again, if you're watching the college football playoffs, are you rooting for James Madison this week in Tulane? I will be strong. I'm going to find some shirts just around the city just to wear for them. Good luck to them. But let's talk about bigger news also happening in the NFL. Phillip Rivers coming back. 44-year-old grandpa Phillip Rivers making a reappearance. Hasn't played a snap of football since 2020. If I had the skeleton here, I'd talk it to death because it's been the topic of every sports show out there. But just to clarify, Luke, there was nobody else out there. Ben DiNucci, I think, is out there Is this all about him knowing the playbook so that they don't miss a beat? Like, is that all it is?
Shane Steichen can say what he wants and believe what he wants. He can drink whatever Kool-Aid he's drinking. The fact of the matter is that you have Sauce Gardner on your team that cost you 2 first-round draft picks, an aging line, Jonathan Taylor that's aging, and you have no quarterback now, and you're in straight panic mode because you're on an absolute slide of epic proportion, and you're trying to stop the bleeding. And I just don't know if a 44-year-old pylon is really going to stop the bleeding for you at this point when you could just get somebody. I mean, what about Sam Ellinger, right? I'm not like saying he'd be then the second coming, but he knew Shane Steichen's offense.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Like, at least he could do the run and shoot with Jonathan Taylor. I don't really know if this fixes anything for that. It's definitely not a Super Bowl or bust kind of move. I don't see. I mean, if Riley Leonard truly is hurt with this sprained knee, I don't understand how you could put Phillip Rivers out there, having not taken a snap in 4 years, and expect him to be in game ready shape. I don't care that he's coached his kids. I don't care that he's done all this work. You're 44 years old, man. Like, at some point, you've got to realize, like, the game is gone, brother. Like, it's gone. It is.
But Hollywood loves this. Like, give me Philip Rivers to come off as the high school like it's the rookie part too, right? Like he comes in and he is just stellar, has a
Look,
game of his life,
I
right? That would be something.
I get it, E. But do you want to listen to the Colts schedule for the games he might start?
100%. Yeah, let's hear it.
So right now he's scheduled at the Seahawks, not good. 49ers, not good.
Yeesh.
Jags, meh, maybe. At Texans.
Yeah.
Damn!
It's not a good four-game skid to come back to after 4 years and being 44 years old. It's not a great slate to come back to.
That's rough. Seattle in Seattle.
Seattle and
And then
Seattle at home versus the Niners,
still a tough
home
game.
versus the Jags, on the road to end the year in Houston. Possibly for the division.
He might lose his life playing football again.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so what does this really help you with, honestly?
What are we doing? Will Anderson is breathing down your neck.
Right.
What are you gonna do?
What does this help you? I mean,
Yikes.
I mean, it'd be a great story. It would be, but I think at the end of the day, if you get 2-2 out of him, it's better than 0-4 at this point.
Guys, pre-orders are happening right now. The Charizard Phantasmal Flames SIR, $8 a pack here for King of the Hill. The holiday cough is upon us starting Sunday. The pre-order post is going up on PokePlanet and ITL. Join today and get in that queue early, as well as the Giratina SIR, another section that's already started up. Guys, we have 21 packs already claimed. Get those packs claimed, get early and on queue. We will have other stuff for sale that includes other ETBs, bundles, regular packs, Japanese and Korean packs for you on tonight's post. So keep a lookout on that so you can get those pre-orders in as well, and a chance to win a 151 ETB at the top of the hill, as well as those 3 coveted cards inside those sealed packs. Luke, let's go into our primetime pick'em and let's roll right through it, guys. NFL primetime pick'em is upon us. You already know the drill. If we get a unanimous decision, you wave those fingers and you wave them like ESG guarantee. Let's start things off. We are powered by and a proud affiliate to USAA. USAA, we know what it means to serve, a proud affiliate of ITL for 2 years now, as we showcase everything USAA is there to offer. Get products and services including auto, home, and life. You don't have to be military to be eligible for every single product, but military must be eligible for most. All right, guys. USA love them as much as I love ITL. Thursday night football, Atlanta Falcons at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Buccaneers 4.5-point favorites. I'll start this one off. Baker Mayfield all day for me. Bucks at home in a divisional matchup against a Falcons team that's been super streaky this year, but a very good team at home. Nonetheless, this is a road game. start your Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I have Chris Godwin anytime touchdown in this as well. I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers winning handedly by double digits. I take this spread all day. Tampa Bay -4.5 to start things off. Luke.
Yeah, I mean, the last few weeks for Tampa have kind of been head scratching for me. It's a little concerning, but they're injured, man. They're injured. They're injured. They're injured. They're starting to get healthy. Chris Godwin caught a couple balls last week. It's a good sign for them. Atlanta's just been one of those sneaky, weird,
Truth.
Jekyll Hyde, whatever you want to call it, kind of teams this year. They're just a playoff ruiner team. I think this is a get right game for Bake and the boys. But I think I'm going to take Tampa Bay, but I'm going to have Atlanta cover just because it's a divisional game on the road. And these teams are just so sneaky with each other. No Drake London for Atlanta, so that's huge. But I'm still going to take Tampa, but I'm going to take Atlanta to cover.
Good call out for fantasy purposes. Yes, Drake London is officially rolled out for this week for Thursday Night Football, so make sure you get him out of your lineups. Great call it on there, but Tampa Bay money line goes first onto our TSG guarantee. Put those fingers in there, wave them like you just don't care. That's a TSG guarantee. All right, let's move on. Sunday noon game getting featured here on ITL is the Chargers against the Chiefs. Chiefs 5.5-point favorites at home. We thought last week was a get right game on this show, but Chiefs continue to sputter. Chris Conner had it right. Chiefs did not win last week. 5.5-point favorites at home on this one. Luke, start us off.
Man, I don't know what's wrong with them, I really don't. It's just a head scratching year for the Kansas City Chiefs. It really is. But surely this week, no Joe Alt, no Rashawn Slater. Justin Herbert has a broken hand. Like, surely the Chiefs can pull this off at home. Give me Chiefs money line this week at home.
Kansas City money line, the first pick here on ITL primetime pick for the Sunday games. Mark says, hate the Chargers, but I loathe the Chiefs more. Chargers win. Audience pick.
Oh, that's
Mark.
right. Oh, you mean Jalen, the MVP, hurts? Oh, sorry. I fumbled my words a little bit. Oh,
yikes.
Ooh.
I haven't seen somebody fumble something like that twice since. We'll just want to go there. Gosh, I like Chiefs money line in this as well, but I do think the Chargers are the real deal. I think the Chargers finally have it right. Defense is playing well. Justin Herbert actually stood in the pocket and got hit 7 times, but is getting the ball delivered. I don't think there's anything wrong with him. People are thinking that there's something wrong with him. I'm not there with it. Give me the get right game. Kansas City Chiefs money line.
There it is.
I think this is it. But I am not sold on my pick. This is a game I'm staying away from. I'm watching 100%. It. I'm not betting it. But for parlay purposes, this is the TSG guarantee. Put your fingers away. I'm like, I just don't care. Let's do it. So it comes down. So Ernest, you're basically saying for me to put my money, but you're not putting yours. No, I will be betting this game. We will be on it. We are right there with you. But let's go on to the game of the week. That's right. Detroit at Los Angeles. The Rams, another 5.5-point favorite on the docket here for us to talk about. Rams come into this game off of a disappointing loss to the Arizona Cardinals. We did call that here on ITL that would be a game to watch out for. The Rams, though, 5.5-point favorites in a get-right game against Detroit, who came off looking really good against Dallas. And that was a controversial called game, too. We won't get into that here. But Detroit will have a wonderful running attack against a very strong running defense in the Rams. The Rams play defenses much, much better at home than they do on the road. The Rams in a game in a must-win situation for tiebreaker purposes for the playoffs. I consider the Rams looking at this as already a playoff game and Detroit trying to keep up. And so give me the Rams at home. If you want to look at point differential, especially against playoff contenders, the Rams are actually 4.5 points better than those contenders at home the last 3 years. Give me the Rams. Give me that young gun, Sean McVay. Rams at home, money line, not taking the spread. Luke.
Yeah. I said it would have been close last week. I had Arizona covering, so um, yeah, that's a tough divisional game. It is, and you're trying to seal it up, trying to seal the NFC West up. I get it. That's a tough one. Um, and let's be honest, Ernest, everybody looks good against the Dallas Cowboys. So like, let's pump brakes on
Stop.
this juggernaut offense for the Detroit Lions. They're a different team when they're on the road. When the Detroit Lions are on the road, they're a different team. I mean, when they're at home, they're a different team. On the road, you don't know what you're going to get. You can get 50 or you can get 10. So I'm going to go with this week, the 10 game. Stafford and Puka Nacua to score a touchdown this weekend. I think they get right. I think they get back on the train, get McVay going, and get Kyron Williams going. Give him the ball. Tote the ball a little with Kyron and Blake Corum. Get him going on the ground. And really tighten your grip on the NFC for this. So give me the Rams. Give me the points.
Luke has much more confidence. I guess I'm the guy. Let's do Rams 2.5. Let's buy points down for the parlay to add some substance to it. Rams 2.5 going on the TSG guarantee. Hold the phone, hold the phone. If you don't know what's coming, you haven't been watching ITL. If you're going to be upset, you haven't been watching ITL. And to those of you who haven't been watching ITL, that's right. It is time to talk Sunday night football. And it wouldn't be America's team if we didn't introduce them. The Minnesota Vikings visit the Dallas Cowboys, 5.5-point favorites at home. Another 5.5-point game. Vegas not getting creative today. 5.5 points made for Dallas on this game. Luke, start us off.
Yeah, I mean, if you've seen the last 2 weeks of the Minnesota offense, you would think this would have been way worse than 5.5-point favorites. I mean, that Mossmer is just terrible. I mean, absolutely terrible. I mean, Minnesota absolutely gets or absolutely whitewashes somebody last week, right? And Justin Jefferson touches the ball twice. You win 31-0 or 34-0 in the NFL, and Justin Jefferson touches the ball twice. Like, what the fuck are we doing? I just JJ McCarthy is a big question mark for me. I don't think they can do enough on the ground against Dallas to really have anything of substance. I think Dallas wins this game handedly. Actually, I don't. After that weird, disappointing loss, and George Pickens absolutely just walking through his routes, it was very confusing for me. So give me the Cowboys at home. I think they can be a better team. Let's hope Justin Jefferson doesn't have a week like Justin Jefferson should have this week.
Dallas Cowboys, the first pick on here. You like the points?
I do.
Yeah, you're going to be waving those fingers quite a bit. Dallas minus 5.5 is good with me. I think the Dallas defense is good enough, especially at home, to win this game. And very excited to see the Dallas Cowboys come back home after a very difficult stint. It gets easier. Both Cowboys and Eagles looking to get wins down the stretch. Expect the Dallas Cowboys to perform at home and perform admirably. But you can wave those fingers and they're waving like you just don't care. The Dallas Cowboys are going on the ticket, minus 5.5. Let's do it. Our final primetime pick'em is Miami against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh 3-point favorites at home against a different Miami team than you've been watching all season. Pittsburgh did what they were supposed to last week and upset everybody's picks except mine, as I predicted that win for Pittsburgh. But Let me start this off. This is the game I think Pittsburgh wins. I think it's the game that Mike Tomlin does right here. I think it's a game they're supposed to win, and it's one of those on the schedule that you say, oh, they're going to fuck around and find out. No, they're not. This is a game that Pittsburgh actually steps up. People now start talking about how they're playoff ready. They're looking fantastic. What's going to be their Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs? It's so different. All of it. Pittsburgh is going to win this game and look so good for everybody. It's the Dallas Cowboys of the AFC. This is exactly what we want. Is Pittsburgh and Dallas to look really good going toward the end of the season. Give me Pittsburgh to win this game by double digits, taking care of business and hold the phone. Miami by 1 million, says Mark, to cut it off. Give me Pittsburgh by 1 million. Luke.
Oh, E, I wish I had your confidence, my brother. I really do. Because what does Mike Tomlin love to do, E? He loves to get you that signature win. He loves to go up to the press conference after the game and be like, just watch what we do. You know what I'm going to watch you do this week, Mike? Absolutely lay a fucking egg this week against the Miami Dolphins. If you have Devon Achane, start him. If you have Waddle, start him. Give me the Miami Dolphins on the road in Pittsburgh to absolutely shock and destroy any survivor pools left, any picks left out there. I mean, we're gonna lay an egg like the fucking Easter Bunny's never seen. Give me the Dolphins.
Who stops DK Metcalf?
Himself.
I thought you might go there. We'll have to see. We are not adding that to ITL's parlay. Dolphins money line for Luke on his game. Guys, I know Luke. I know his situation.
Mm-hmm.
He's playing the odds.
Got to.
The odds that they don't win this. I get it. I know what you're doing, Luke.
Got to.
Guys, Koth pre-orders. Yeah, now I know DK. I could not name DK Metcalf to save my life. So
Really?
there is this. Let's leave that comment up. There was this question Christian was faced. By the way, Christian, Koth pre-orders are up. Get your packs. There was a question that said if you could contact any individual that you know that could name all 32 NFL teams and a wide receiver on those teams, who would you call? And Christian said, I think I'd call you. And I said, well, that's good. I'm glad you have that faith.
Yeah.
Well, of course, you got to prove it, right? Like, I got to do it.
Yeah.
I was going through them. I was naming players. I got to the Bills, and I was like, I don't know a Bills receiver. So I got there eventually with Keon Coleman, which is not the guy that you would think eventually. But the Bills I got hung up on. I got to the Steelers, and I was like, well, George Pickens, a Cowboy. Who the hell catches passes for Aaron Rodgers? I was thinking. I was like, well, there's Pat Fryermuth, but he doesn't count.
Yep.
I was like, who the hell catches passes? So I skipped it. I got hung up on the Raiders. I was like, who the hell's on the Raiders? I was like, I can't figure it out. So I finally got to Tyler Lockett because he was picked up off free agency.
Jesus.
That's how far down I went.
Golly.
Christian was like, you could have said Trey Tucker. I was like, that's true, Trey Tucker. I completely forgot about Trey Tucker.
Sure.
We got back to the Steelers. I'm telling you, we were like, 20 minutes into this, and I was like, I just cannot think of him. Finally, I got DK Metcalf after a hint that he was like, trade in the offseason.
Adam Thielen.
Is he a Steeler?
Yeah, he is a Steeler. Actually.
Oh my gosh! Yikes!
Yes, the bones of Adam Thielen we picked off waivers.
Yikes! I know, Jaden. I know. I went Tyler Lockett for the Vegas Raiders before I went Trey Tucker.
Yeah, Jacoby Myers ain't even there anymore, right? He's with the Jags, right?
I know. Yeah, it's basically the Seattle offense. Pete Carroll, Geno Smith, Tyler Lockett,
right?
Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, perfect.
Guys, get those pre-orders in. We have 3 sections. Charizard SIR in the first 2. 16 packs gone out of the first section already. 5 packs out of the Giratina. Get those packs ordered right here on tonight's stream. The post will go out after tonight's episode. We are going into Fire Round Pick'em right after the transition. We appreciate you guys having fun with us. Comment in the chat how many packs you want. Charizard SIR is yours for $8. That's it. Pay the $8. Have a chance to win that sucker. Holiday Koth starting Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Central. let's transition over to Fire Round Pick'em and let's wrap up tonight. As you guys know, we are only here because of all of you. Share tonight's stream, be a part of the magic, let everybody know where they can find our content. We'd love to have more and more and more of you guys supporting our show. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight on a late episode. You can hear my voice is going up and talking all freaking day. But we're going to do Fire Round and then we'll let you guys have the night. Let's do it. Kicking things off, Cleveland at Chicago. Give me the Bears to get right in this game.
Bears. After the clowns outclowned themselves last week. Coach Peanut, if you're watching this, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You take Shadur out with 400 yards passing to run an annexation of Puerto Rico on the goal line. Give me the fucking Bears.
I mean, naturally, we don't have an every time reference of the annexation of Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
What kind of play you got for this situation?
How about the annexation of Puerto Rico?
Absolutely.
100%. 100%. I love it. Jaden says the Bears, crowd favorites now getting into the action. Again, guys, comment your picks to tonight's episode. You beat the sports scientists, you get a free pack of cards. Cardinals, Texans, Houston, Chicago into the parlay. We don't wave it on Fire Round. We keep going. Buffalo, New England is the good game, guys. This is a damn good football game you should be watching in the noon segment. Luke, I'll let you choose first.
Buffalo.
Give me New England. We're going to be split on this one. I think New England takes care of business in the divisional game. I think this is where they actually show why they're going to win the division this year. Very difficult to sweep a team, but I like New England to win this against Buffalo personally.
Also, I like the under. It's going to be a cold day in Foxborough. It's 50.5 right now. Give me the under.
I like it. Washington, New York. No Jaden Daniels for Washington. For those of you who have him as a quarterback, who do you like? I'm very torn on this game, but I think I'm gonna lean Giants in this game. Give me the Giants to win this game.
I mean,
Luke.
No Zach Ertz, no Jaden Daniels. Which, if we're gonna be honest, peer to peer, person to person, guy to guy, football guy to football guy. Jaden Daniels had zero business being in the football game last week. Don't care. You're 3-9. You severely dislocated your non-throwing arm. You had zero business coming back this week or anytime the rest of the year. You're now 3-10. Leave it go. Just call it a year. All right. I think we're gonna roll with Dart. It's gonna be an ugly game. I'm not gonna watch this game, but I think I'm gonna take the Giants at home. Give me the defense to have a score, maybe a special teams touchdown or a block punt, to give that offense some juice. So give me Jackson Dart and the G-Men.
That's the Giants are the pick there. They get added to the TCG guarantee parlay. No Jaden Daniels is not enough for me, man. I can't see it. I can't see with all those players being out. I get the logic. Josh Allen is Vegas's puppet when it comes to games he should win and who you think when he comes back. He is worse at that. And so I'm going to still write the Patriots. It doesn't convince me. Oops. Jets, Jacksonville in this game. This is officially our snoozer of the week. Possibly no Brees Hall for those in the playoffs, so keep an eye on that. Give me the Jacksonville Jaguars to take care of business. Probably win this game by 17.
I mean, what is
Luke.
this? The early 2000s? The Jaguars favored by 13.5? I mean, that's insanity. Give me the Jags. Jets cover 13.5.
I completely agree. Jacksonville money line gets put into the TCG guarantee. Vegas and Philly.
Minus 900. Money line.
Yikes. Vegas, Philly. This is interesting.
Man. Sputter. But even sputtering, give me the Philadelphia Eagles on the road. I don't think it's more that the Eagles aren't doing too good. It's just the fucking Raiders are that bad.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, yeah, I mean, it's still 11.5 points for them, but I'm still taking the Eagles.
I like Eagles to win. I don't like them to cover. I think Vegas is a sneaky backdoor cover. Probably a really good play for most people
Well,
wanting
I
to
mean,
spice up their
two of the
bet.
weirdest finishes this year with lines have come in Vegas.
Right. Right.
Strange.
Exactly. We're about to hit some good football games, guys. Again, if you haven't hit that like, share, subscribe button on any platform you're watching, you're doing us a disservice. We appreciate all the love and support. Please hit those buttons. Please get into our King of the Hill. It's how we survive and continue to thrive. Let's transition to our afternoon games for Sunday and then our prime time. Baltimore at Cincinnati. The Ratbirds trying to get revenge on Joe Burrow. What an interesting game and concept that is happening just weeks after the other. Um, I am going to take Cincy in this game. I think they sweep. I don't usually like sweeps in divisional games, but I like home teams in these games, and I definitely like Cincy at home with Joe Burrow already coming off familiarity. Give me Cincy to win this one. Just Luke.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Raptors definitely were supposed to win that game last week. There's no doubt in my mind. I don't know what a catch is anymore, so can't understand the rule. But there's just something wrong with Lamar Jackson. I don't care. It's not even that I'm a Pittsburgh fan. He just doesn't have that explosion that we're used to. There was many times last week he could have ran for a first down or could have had more yards than he usually did, but like I just didn't see the plant and explosion through holes that we're used to seeing out of Lamar. So it was kind of crazy. I don't like the receivers. I like the receivers in Cincinnati. T. Higgins had a great game last week for the Bengals. The question is, can either of these defenses stop one another? That's the question. I don't think Baltimore has it in them to stop Jamar Chase and T. Higgins this week. Give me Cincinnati on the road, or I mean at home. I think it's going to be a great game. You got to watch out for them Bengals. They might not be able to stop somebody, but they're going to score points on you. So give me the Bengals at home.
Yeah, 2 Cincy picks and then go on to the TSG guarantee. That's not going to be a very popular
That's
pick
plus
unless,
money too at home, guys. Just
yeah,
saying.
that's a
I'll
good.
take the risk. I'll take the risk.
Well, absolutely, 100%. Indianapolis at Seattle. We kind of alluded to this earlier. Philip Rivers could possibly see the field, which is crazy.
And you can also see the
Um,
ambulance.
that is true. Seattle times 2, I'm guessing, for this game.
Yeah, and Seattle's minus 1,000, so that's gonna help.
It balances out. Green Bay at Denver. Green Bay at Denver. This is
Great
going to be a
game.
damn good game. Yeah,
Great
Denver
game.
at home is different. Green Bay this whole year has been different. So, feel like I'm watching the Brett Favre, John Elway times happening right here with the amount of talent on the field. Let's do this right. Denver at home, tough place to play, tough team to beat. I'm going Denver in this game. Luke.
Yeah, I just don't understand the Packers are the most head shaking team this year. I mean, they should have lost against the Bears. They should have, but they choked it. Caleb choked that game away. At the end, there's multiple times you could just see it. Like, I just don't know what they're missing either. But I expected the Eagles to run the football, or I mean, not the Eagles, the Bears to run the football with some succession last week, and they just did not. So that was kind of a head scratcher for me. After you just pummeled the Eagles up front, you couldn't run against Green Bay's defense, which has been notorious all year for giving up yards. So I think I'm going with Denver coming off a bye, right? They didn't play last week. Give me the rest of the team at home plus money. We'll see what Bo Nix has. You have control of this division. You could really just stamp it this weekend if you get this dub. Yeah, so give me Denver.
Denver enters the TSG guarantee, and we continue rolling here on our fire round pick'em, and we roll right into what could be. Is it? Do I hear it? It sure is. Bonus snoozer of the week. Carolina's god awful on the road. New Orleans is just god awful, period. And now you're going to have them clash in a divisional matchup where the game could get extremely messy. Pound the overs on 4.5 turnovers. I think there's at least 3 turnovers each team in this game. And there you have it. I am taking New Orleans to win at home at the Superdome for this game. Luke?
I think it just comes down to running. I think Shook had a great game last week running the ball, 2 touchdowns on the ground. This Neil character comes out of the woodworks over Kamara. He's had a couple of good games this year. I think the better team that's going to run the ball is going to be New Orleans. Um, they're one of those sneaky weird teams, especially at home. I'll take the risk. New Orleans at home against Carolina. Kudos to Carolina this year and Dave Canales. They've had a great year. I don't want to take anything away from them in the next 4 weeks, but I think this is a tough game, and they have to drop this game. So if Tampa wins, they take the division lead. They'll be back in it. So give me New Orleans at home in the Dome.
Could be a fruiting slip. You sure you don't want Carolina, Luke?
Yeah, no, don't want Carolina.
All right, we get to our final game before we give you guys the odds for this week's parlay. Thank you guys for watching. If you're still here, you're a real one. We appreciate you guys. Again, Koff pre-orders are officially open, guys. Custom packs, regular packs, Japanese, Korean packs, any sort of sealed item up for grabs. Tennessee at San Francisco. It's San Fran all day for me. What's the spread right now, Luke?
12.5.
I like the spread on this game. That's why I saved it for last. Give me San Francisco 12.5 against Tennessee in this game. Luke.
Yeah, Tennessee's just so bad. Like, I understand, like, Shadur, it was a great story, right? But Tennessee's terrible. Like, they're a
Yeah.
terrible football team. So give me the better, well-rounded football team, especially at home. Tennessee pretty much had their Super Bowl last week, getting a win against the Clowns. So yeah, give me the 49ers at home to absolutely shellac them.
There you have it. Going on to the TSG guarantee is San Francisco minus 12.5. And guys, that's tonight's episode. We made it through the late night episode. We appreciate you guys. No big pre-orders tonight. We got some in. We're going to keep it rolling. Guys, look for that post coming out here in just a moment. But first, as always, let's look at our odds tonight. We have Tampa Bay money line getting onto the TSG guarantee. Kansas City money line. The Rams minus 2.5. We have Dallas minus 5.5. Chicago money line. Houston money line, New York Giants money line, Jacksonville Jaguars money line, the Eagles money line, the Bengals money line, the Seahawks money line, the Broncos money line, the Saints money line, and the Niners at 12.5. Guys, we have a very large parlay. We hit these once every 11.5 games. Could this be the one? Luke, where are we at?
So we're at $10 to win $3,700. Merry Christmas,
There
guys.
we go. Plus 37,000.
37,000. I'm sorry. Yeah.
There you have it, guys. We will have this parlay listed in our community chats. For some reason, I am prohibidobido #1 again on any community chats. Got to figure that out. But that is tonight's episode. Luke, why don't you tell people where they can find you?
Yeah, you can find me at King of Hearts 82 on X and on Twitch. Great weekend of sports coming up. It's kind of going to be the dull college football stuff for a little bit, but we got great slate of NFL games over the next 4 weeks and with a huge playoff push. So we've got plenty of stuff to talk about over the next few weeks. Plus, if you're watching the NBA Cup, my San Antonio Spurs are up 87-66 against those pesky Los Angeles Lakers with LeBum. You know what I mean? So it's been a great night, E. Almost time for the Super Bowl parties to start firing up. But it's been great talking to you, and I'll talk to you next week.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Just Luke, and of course, Super Bowl party and live King of the Hill in February. I mean, we're gonna have to find out Luke in SA very soon. But guys, tonight's episode is brought to you, of course, by our wonderful Pokey Planet, our community of choice, as well as our group page, iTL. Join our community chats as well as join our pages today. Thank you guys for being a part of the magic here of ITL. Wouldn't be here without you guys. I'm going to sign off here. Ernest Docky. So a late night episode. Get some rest. Good luck to your fantasy teams this week. Peace.